What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of CryptoRuff, where we demystify cryptocurrency every single day. Looking at the markets today, we definitely see a huge drop since yesterday morning. The price of Bitcoin among all the other cryptocurrencies really dropped down a lot. We saw a big loss in the market today, losing a total value of about 70 billion. Bitcoin still maintains the dominance there, but yeah, we just saw a big drop yesterday. People are speculating because a hack on a Japanese exchange regarding NEM losing about 500 million to a hack. People say that has really affected the NEM coin, but for the most part, the whole financial market had a bad day yesterday. It just was a bad day for trading, bad day for stuff. As far as I know, there's not any news that came out that really spiked this. I think it has a lot to do with probably fear for new regulations coming out. So in today's video, I actually want to talk about some upcoming crypto regulations that have kind of stirred the pot around in the global crypto space. So let's go ahead and start looking at some of the new global regulations regarding cryptocurrency. So starting off, Hawaii bills would capture crypto under money transmission law. Two bills introduced in the Hawaiian Senate last week are aiming to define and include virtual currencies within the domain of the state's Money Transmitters Act. If passed, these bills would require those seeking to transmit virtual currencies in the state to have a license to do so. They would also mandate that these persons or businesses issue a warning to consumers prior to enabling such transactions. However, the legislation notably exempts exchanges from Section 489D8 of the Act, which mandates money transmitters maintain cash reserves equal to the virtual currency funds held for clients. Hawaii's Division of Financial Institutions previously indicated it planned to leave the requirement intact, prompting U.S. exchange Coinbase to terminate its services in the state. So guys, Hawaii is on the move making new cryptocurrency laws, and because of these laws, the Coinbase exchange is set to terminate its services in the state of Hawaii. Now, this is a U.S. state, and this could definitely affect the decisions other U.S. states make in the future regarding cryptocurrency. So basically what they're saying is, if you're going to be a transmitter of virtual currency, aka an exchange or a person trading cryptocurrency, that you need to have a license to do so, and you need to have cash reserves equal to the virtual currency funds held for clients. So the bill also cautions people that they should be aware that there is potential for you as a consumer to lose all of your virtual currency, though cash can also be lost. With virtual currency, this loss can occur because of computer failure, attacks, hacking, etc. And both bills come on the heels of the state's adoption of the Uniform Regulation of Virtual Currency. So we're seeing cryptocurrency starting to be regulated on a global scale. So let's go ahead and take a look at other places and see what other countries are also in the process of regulating cryptocurrency. So if we look, there has been a lot of talk in South Korea about them possibly banning exchanges completely from the country. There's been a lot of FUD that has resulted in huge market fluctuations, as a huge part of the crypto market is from South Korea. So now the latest statement, South Korea does not intend to ban cryptocurrency trading. The country's finance minister has said in response to a question from a lawmaker on the government's plan for regulation of the industry. Kim Dong-young said there is no intention to ban or suppress cryptocurrency. Rather than follow China's lead and take a drastic step of closing down domestic exchanges, the minister added, regulating exchanges is the government's immediate task. So on January 11th, we did have a statement from the presidential office that said banning the trading of cryptocurrency is one step they could take to possibly regulate it, and now they've redacted the statement and basically said they're going to increase regulation, they're gonna deal with how exchanges work to prevent money laundering, to prevent fraud, but there is no intention to ban or suppress cryptocurrency. So that's the latest in South Korea. Now we know a lot of people in South Korea have signed petitions stating that they want the freedom to invest in cryptocurrency, and from what we see in Hawaii, I'm sure US citizens will probably start doing the same if regulation keeps getting tighter and tighter in the crypto space. But this is to be expected as cryptocurrency is normalized around the globe. It's kind of making a transition right now from this made fun of digital plaything into something that's being taken really seriously, as governments and financial regulators have noticed that cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's no longer just some online trend or fad, but it's making leaps and bounds in the financial world. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. There's talk of mining shutting down in China because the government is wanting to increase electricity costs. For forcing Bitcoin miners in China to go elsewhere to mine Bitcoin at a more reasonable rate with lower electricity fees. So we're seeing all over the world a big stirring right now in the financial crypto market as countries and governments are regulating more and more on who is allowed to use cryptocurrency, what it looks like to use cryptocurrency in day-to-day life, and how to better regulate cryptocurrency to meet their needs as governments. So here's another article I would like to talk about. Russia newly drafted cryptocurrency bill. Crypto, not cash. The Russian Finance Ministry has drafted a new bill on cryptocurrency on Friday in hopes the State Duma will ultimately sign into law, moving Russia further ahead in the world of digital currency trading. The bill legalizes the term digital financial asset as a security in electronic form, created using encryption methods, of which the legal title of ownership is verified by making a digital record in the register of digital transactions known as the blockchain. So they're really starting to define what cryptocurrency is in a legal fashion. The bill states that cryptocurrencies are not an authorized means of payment in Russia, therefore cryptocurrency based on this draft is not money. So Russia is taking the step to say cryptocurrency is not a currency. The opinion by the finance ministry rightly reflects the position expressed last year by the president of the central bank. The draft bill mentions cryptocurrency and tokens, another form of digital money used as payment for startup companies' services. Tokens can be exchanged on cryptocurrency exchanges like stocks, leading to wild speculation and pricing worldwide. So Russia's government has promised legislation to regulate cryptocurrency this year. The purpose of these bills is to define the scope of action and the regulations of cryptocurrencies, not their prohibition. So again, we see another government, the government of Russia, heavily regulating and taking steps to further regulate cryptocurrency in the future. So we see movement in the US, we see movement in Asia, and we see movement in Russia, and there's also been a lot of regulation going on in Europe as well. So as cryptocurrency becomes more and more mainstream, as sites like CoinMarketCap report and people pour in every single day to see the latest prices just like they do on stock market trading apps, as cryptocurrency continues on its mainstream journey into the eye of the public, actually becoming more and more a used mainstream currency, we will continue to see heavy regulation coming from the nations around the globe. So this is just something to keep in mind going forward in cryptocurrency. I really hope going into the future that the dream and vision that cryptocurrency would put money back into the hands of the people, that this dream would be honored by governments as we move forward. So there's just a couple articles for you guys today on the latest of crypto news around the world. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your thoughts would interest me. Let me know down below in the comments from wherever you're viewing what your country is currently doing to regulate cryptocurrency, if they are doing something like that at all. So it would really interest me to see where you're from and what's going on in your part of the world regarding cryptocurrency, especially if you're from Hawaii. What are your plans if you're in Hawaii as a US citizen moving forward now with the new bills in progress? Thank you for watching, guys. Your feedback means a lot. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video. Like this video if you learned something new and if you're interested to see where cryptocurrency regulation will go in the future. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow on another episode.